Hello guys, so Shouvik here. Today we will solve another questions of count total number of colored cells. Yeah, these questions I have solved with maths only, so that I feel very pretty intuitive questions. And if we draw the diagrams, then you will obviously get uh, the formula on the fly when you are basically doing a dry run. Yeah, so let's first understand the today's questions. So the question stated there exists an infinitely large two-dimensional grid of uncolored unit cells. You are given a positive integers in, indicating that you must do the following routing for n minutes. So what we have? So there exists an infinitely large two-dimensional grid of uncolored unit cells which is not colored initially. You are given a positive integers in, and we have a positive integers in, indicating that you must do the following routing for n minutes. So there is a routing, so which is stated below. So in a routing, what we can do, at the first minute, color any arbitrary unit cell blue. So at the very first go, you can select any arbitrary cells of an infinite grid and colored it with color blue. And for next consecutive minutes, every minutes thereafter, color blue every uncolored cells that touches a blue cell. So there is a pictorial view they have provided. So at very first, minute, uh, the user has arbitrarily colored a particular these cells, and for very next minutes they can select, this is what is the touched point of these cells, the upper, the left, the right, and the below guy. So at very next minutes these four cells are colored with color blue. And what are the touched cells after 3 minutes, like in third minutes, after second minutes? So this is the initial configurations for you guys are able to follow, right, which are basically bordered with blue line. So what are the like adjacent cells or like touched cells of this blue bordered cells? So that is one, 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 that is one. So on third minutes you can color these touched cells. Like this way you have to perform the operations, and what we have to return the number of colored cells at the end of n minutes. So n is given to us, so we have to tell what is the number of blue colored cells after n minutes. Yeah, so one solutions, so let's just see the constants. So the constants can be 1 to 10 to the power 5. So I am confident enough, like if you can do a BFS also, then also it should work mostly. But yeah, the time complexity on that case is going to be somewhere up in the range of obviously V plus E, and V plus E is like yeah, at max big of in complexity, like you are going to be. So we will start initially at a Q, and what index we can put, let's put 0 comma 0, and for every next minutes you can try to explore the adjacent guide, and there should not be any boundary. Like in standard grid questions we have the boundary of it should not exceeds, uh, if we are going top, then it should not exceeds the x row, like negative of x cannot be possible, and similarly for y, negative of y, and similarly for x there should be a row boundary, there should be a column boundary. So on as it is an infinite grid, so you can explore as many times as you can go for. So that is a very standard multi-source BFS question. Yeah, on that BFS also you can solve it out. But yeah, like I have solved it in a math-based intuitive approach. But if you are interested on BFS approach, then also we can discuss, like make a comments on the comment sections, and based on the comments I will then try to make a video on the BFS approach. Yeah, but maths time complexity is like the best time complexity we can achieve on this question. Yeah, so if you do a pen paper work, then you can easily get it. Like let me put it like I guess if you guys are able to see the grid that I have draw here. So on very initial, like on very initial, you can see that at first minutes we don't have any options. We are colored only the first cells, and after that, like so on n equals to 1, answer should be always 1, and n equals to 2, what is the adjacent? 1 2 3 4, and n equals to 3, what is the extra cells we have colored? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And if we draw for n equals to 4, then this grid is something looks like this. So you are able to color 12 cells like this way. So here how many we have colored? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So then after that you are able to color. Let's give you an understanding how you are going to color 12 cells. One here, two here, three here, four here, five here, six here, seven here, 8 9 10 11 12. Like this way you are able to color 12. I guess you followed my cursor. And if you draw for n equals to 5, then this grid is looks something like this. So n equals to 5, the extra cells we are going to be at, that is of 16 new cells. 16, that is going to be add of 16 new cells. And now as now if we draw for n equals to 5 na guys, then on that points you have that understanding, like you can get the formula very well. So the formula, so how it is going to be enlarged, it is going to first at very first minute it is 1, then after that it is 4, then after that it is 8, then after that it is 12, and then after this it is 16, like this way. I think if you draw for n equals to 5, then and with this formula you should be very good in state. You can define a formula from here. So you can see like from 1 to 4 the gap is non-identical. From 1 to 4 the gap is 3, but after 4 you can see it is always a gap of 4. So here you can see 4 plus 8, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, like this way. And I am very sure, so if you are able to draw the diagram, then for the next go you are going to get 20 only, and after that 24. So that is nothing but considering the second minutes, we are basically have a simple AP series. Simple AP series. AP stands for arithmetic progression series. So if you done mathematics on 11 standard or 12 standard, then AP series is a very standard formula you have at on that time. So you will get your AP series, like considering 4 as the very starting point. You have 4 8 12 16 20 24, then next would be going to be 28. So that is a very standard AP series. And yeah, now if you are if we are all in that state, then though we are very good, like to define the to build our answer. So what then we need? So then we can directly go to our code. So if n equals to 1, then we don't have any options. Then we are returning in answer equals to 1. And if it is not so, then we are going to start answer equals to 1, because you can see your AP series is going to be start from n equals to 2. For n equals to, because the gap between n equals to 1 and n equals to 2 is non-identical, so the gap is like 3, but after that the gap is going to be uniform only. So the gap is only 4 4 4 4 4 4, like this. So after, so n equals to 2 onwards you can apply the formula, but don't consider n equals to 1, because else your formula is going to be completely waste. You are not going to like calculate the exact things. So yeah, for that, like I have initialized my answer equals to 1, because I know for n equals to 1 I know it is on, we are able to color only one cells. And after that I have decreased my n's, because just we discussed, right, because n equals to 1 is going to be a point of problem. So if we can remove n equals to 1 from calculations, then we are good to apply our AP formula. Yeah, so I have removed n equals to 1, and I have n minus equals to 1. So n equals to 1 is going to be removed, and I have considered the answer for what is the answer for n equals to 1. And after that, if you can Google it out, So I have also googled it out for AP series sum formula. So you can get it like sum equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. So a stands for the first term of the AP series. So for our case, a should be 4, right? Because we have started our series from 4. So for our case a equals to 4, so that's the reason I have start a equals to 4. And then what we have at in our formula, and n is very straightforward. N is what they are in, our n is also same, so there is no change on n. And but please make sure, so we have decreased our n to -1, because for n equals to 1 we already have calculated our answer. So please do n minus equals to 1 before calculating the subsequent step. Yeah, and what else? So then we have d. D is the common difference between the terms in the AP series. So what is the d for our case? 4, 8, 12, 16. What is the d? D is also 4 for our case. So that's the reasons I have also start d equals to 4. Now let's build the formula. So the formula states for n into 2a plus n minus 1d divided by 2. So what is exactly here? I have written exactly the same formula in the code. And on this way we are able to calculate our need to add. So that is the extra cells we need to add after n equals to 1. That is the extra cells we have to consider. So once we got this, we are going to add it to our answer, and yeah, then we are just returning to it from very next go. Yeah, that is all about. So the time complexity on this case is nothing. So the time complexity is what? The time complexity is big of 1 only, right? We are don't using, not iterating, not doing anything. So we are just calculating the formula. And yeah, also on space perspective, do you feel we are using any space? No, right? So the space also is big of 1 only. Yeah, that's all about these questions. Yeah, if you submit it, you can see like this solution is faster than 100%, and it is its runtime is like quite low, because that is a big of 1, that is of 0 milliseconds it took. Yeah, that's all about today's question, guys. Yeah, and feel free to subscribe to our channel. And I think I have made the announcement, like for this weekends we have some bonus videos is going to become one on my Cards 24 interview experience. So Cards 24 on an average for SD2 it is offering for approx 40 LPA. So if you have some negotiable skills, and if you have some competitive offers, you can go to the offer of 40 LPA of Cards 24. Yeah, and apart from that, like I will do a resume roasting for my resume, which is going to be selected for Flipkart, Amazon, Microsoft, yeah, Ripplinks, Walmart, Cards 24, yeah, and many more. I will make like details, do's and don'ts of what I have followed to make my resume to the industry standard. Yeah, we have two important things is going to be coming on these weekends. Yeah, so do subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications, so you guys are not miss any important updates for like future content. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks. That's all for today. Bye bye.